What's up, gaming enthusiasts? Welcome to Exhibit. Thanks to the prices of gaming hardware being so exorbitant, now gaming laptops make a lot of viable sense. We have today with us Acer's Predator 300, the newest Helios 300 that we have from the house of Acer. We're going to unbox the Helios 300 Predator and we're going to check out what this laptop has. Stay tuned for a full review on a later period of time, but as of now, today we're going to show you what you get inside the box of the Predator Helios 300. Powered by a unique liquid metal cooling, this laptop gets an Intel Core i9-12900H along with a NVIDIA RTX 36GB DDR6 graphic card. This also comes paired with a 16GB DDR5 memory and a 1TB NVMe SSD. A dedicated turbo mode pushes the internals of this laptop to their maximum potential. As compared to the last year's Helios 300, the newer Predator Helios 300 gets a newer design. You get much cleaner bezels on its end as compared to the cuts that we had on the earlier device. Also, what's different here is the internals. The 12900H now gets 2 additional cores in the form of 14 cores and 20 logical processing threads, whereas this one earlier used to just get 8 cores and 16 logical processors. The RAM speed is also much faster on the newer Helios 300 with up to 4800 MHz on our unit as compared to 3200 MHz on the earlier unit that we had. You get multiple display options with the Predator Helios 300. Now we have 2 of these options right here, the Full HD 360 MHz panel that we have on our right, and on the left, which is the newer one, we have a Quad HD 165 Hz display with NVIDIA G-Sync built in. You get a redesigned air intake and air exhaust at its rear. You also get an improved I/O with better port selection and well spaced out ports at its rear, at its left and its right. Major changes also include a newer hinge design. This one is now much sturdy and feels much easier to lift with one single finger. Now that we have done the unboxing of the Acer Predator Helios 300, it looks like a good day at the office where we are going to install and play a few games on this laptop, and I'm also going to tell you cool things about it. On this great RGB keypad, you also get a dedicated Predator button. Once you press that button, there's a menu that pops up right in front of you. The Predator Sense app is thereby displayed right here. You get your CPU temperature, GPU temperature and the overall system temperature right at a glance. The menus include customized lighting. There's also a light bar sync for this light bar right down here. The light bar too can be customized in 2 different colors of your choice. There's also a dynamic wave that you can sort of set for the light bar. This adds a new effect to the entire Helios 300 package, which was missing earlier. In the modes option, you get 3 different modes apart from default. You also get a quiet mode which turns down the entire CPU frequency and all the fans thereby also go down. You also get an extreme, which is more like a balanced performance for when you're gaming, and turbo is for those extreme times when your entire computer starts throttling. You also get fan control and many other settings right inside this Predator Sense app. Let me just start off turbo, and here is how exactly do all the fans sound at all their glory. You also get a visual representation of what speed is that fan running at. The CPU fan is currently running at over 6800 RPM and the GPU is over 6900 RPM. Acer also includes a monitoring option inside the Predator Sense app. Thereby it gives you a nice log of how exactly is your machine performing at any given point in time. Apart from these various customizations and controls for advanced users, you also get X Ultra and DTS Sound Unbound. What these would do is thereby, according to the amount of content or the kind of content that you're consuming on your laptop, you can set up different DTX modes. Let me just show you what settings are we running on this particular laptop right now. We have it max at the Quad HD display. We also have quality preset sets to high. Now on an ideal time, this would be more like in the medium settings, but we're just pushing it to know how exactly would this handle all of the high settings. Let's just turn off motion and we're going to use medium ray tracing. Pushing this at high and Quad HD display with RTX turned on puts a lot of pressure on this particular laptop. As you can see, we are in the averages of 40 FPS or 40 to 45 FPS. Very playable though. Let's just try this with the RTX turned off, ray tracing turned off, and let's check out how much performance gain do we get. As you can see, we are still running at a quad HD display. So here we are. Now while with RTX we were getting around 40 FPS. With all of those settings turned off and the overall presets set to high, this laptop performs at around 50 FPS on an average. Currently we're testing GTA 5 at the maximum resolution that the display can support, and as you can see, this one is stuck to 60 FPS with all settings put up as default. Powered by the 20 logical cores of the i9 and the power of the RTX 3060, this one is absolutely stable at 60 FPS. GTA 5 lovers will love this laptop. The next game on our list is Dirt Showdown. As you can see, we are again pushing this at quad HD display because why not? This is what the entire display's resolution is, and the refresh rate is set as 165. Let's go ahead and take a look at how exactly does this game perform on the Helios 300. While Nvidia GeForce Experience has geeked out on this game, what we can really make out is even at quad HD display and everything pushed at its max, this game still performs amazingly. This is definitely above 60 FPS as far as I can tell, and everything is way smoother. The display also is much brighter than as we know from its earlier predecessors, but apart from it all, the audio quality is something that is absolutely amazing on this laptop. Right now what we have done is we've kept this thing low because it's below about 30-35%, but the amount of volume that we're getting out of these speakers are insane. Add to the entire DTS algorithms and those entire software suite that Acer has provided, and this is a great multimedia machine. No matter what kind of a game that you throw at this particular laptop, it handles every game like butter. Everything in its path is very playable. No matter, even if you're using RTX, the RTX 3060 on this particular laptop paired with the i9 12900H gives a very decent performance for a gaming computer. Now understand that most of this performance is powered by that particular power brick right there, but apart from it all, this entire setup is a great mobile gaming solution. Even if you're a casual gamer or you're a hardcore gamer who loves to play most of his time, this is a great machine for just about everyone. It has that RGB bling, it has this beautiful quad HD display with a fast refresh rate. It also gets Nvidia G-Sync, and the entire overall hardware that is provided by Acer in this particular package, along with the 12th generation i9 processors, you also get the best of Nvidia has to offer with their RTX 3000 series. If you're looking for a decent gaming machine that will also replace your desktop, this is a great option. With absolute stunning amount of customization, Acer Predator Helios 300 is one of those most viable options in the market that we can get as Indians.